Hi, this is David Henson with HensonFuerst Attorneys in North Carolina. Today's topic is the investigation of burn injury caused by fire, smoke, or chemicals. As fire and burn injury lawyers, we have two immediate goals when called to handle a serious burn injury case. First, we want to make sure that all critical evidence in the case is immediately preserved. This is done initially by issuing preservation of evidence letters, which are letters sent to all potential defendants demanding, under North Carolina law, that they do not destroy any evidence before we have an opportunity to inspect and examine it. In addition, we coordinate with medical providers to gain access to the treatment process, rehabilitation, and medical procedures being performed on the burn victims. As the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and this holds true for legal cases too. That's why we begin documenting our clients' injuries with photographs and video as soon as possible. Because burn injuries change rapidly from one day to another, it is critical that we are able to document your injuries frequently and regularly. All these images are used to show an insurance company or a jury exactly what our clients went through. Anyone who has ever had a severe burn injury or taken care of a patient with one, you know that a burn injury can be excruciatingly painful. As an EMS worker for many years myself, I know firsthand how devastating and painful these injuries can be. Now, our second goal as burn injury lawyers is to attempt to determine how, what, and why the fire occurred. We focus on determining the cause and origin of the fire, gathering and analyzing evidence from the fire, testing the products and materials involved in the fire, and identifying the responsible parties as quickly as possible. This is almost always done through the use of accident reconstruction experts, fire investigation experts, and other specialists who are trained to look at a fire scene after the fact and determine fairly and objectively what happened and who's responsible for it. Fire cases are oftentimes more complicated than typical personal injury or automobile wreck cases. Because of the devastating nature of fires, burn injuries often involve severe or catastrophic injuries, and you'll need an experienced lawyer to be able to properly explain and portray the scope of your injuries to a jury. The investigation of a severe fire or burn case can be complicated and costly. Usually, the only way to prove your case is for us to immediately gain access to the site of the fire so that we can gather critical physical evidence before it is removed or cleaned up. The proper experts must be called in quickly to evaluate the scene of the injury so that they can figure out what happened and whether another person or company is responsible for the resulting injuries. If you have additional questions about fire or burn injuries, please go to our website at lawmed.com. This is David Henson with HensonFuerst Attorneys. If you have questions, we have answers.